biggest thing, in my estimation, for your team to have success is you got to have guys that buy in. And Norris bought in as a freshman. DeAndre bought in as a freshman, and so as time went on, they just grew, and then Joe Lattis came in and bought in. I mean, he bought in the day he bought in, and now it's starting to show. When I tell you this is going to be a war, they're a good team, and they have played good people. You know, they're 4 losses: Valpo, Butler, Kansas State, and DePaul. That's their 4 losses, and all of them except one, I think, maybe all of them are single-digit losses. So what they're telling you is that they're able to play this game of basketball now. Their 3-man, who's their leading scorer, is transfer from Minnesota, and he's out there playing like a man. And then they got some pretty strong guys inside that are playing their role. And when you got Krebs as your point guard, a shooting point guard, I mean, you're pretty good. And the other kid that plays the 2 guard averaged 12 points last year. See, that's what people don't realize. This team isn't as missing parts as they thought they would be. And what happens, in my estimation, when the league starts, everybody thinks they're on equal ground.
They are.
So,
it wins and losses.
Yeah, so they say, hey, you know, we can, like, for instance, let's take Loyola coming in. If they feel they can get a win here, it puts them right back into the hunt of everything. You know, it's all on that road. If you can win on that road, you change the complexity of your league. See, in the league, you need the people because, you know, you're really fighting for your life to succeed in this league. See, Butler don't have this problem anymore. Now, Butler did have this problem. You know, I was talking with John, and John said, hey, it was a nightmare getting people in there. But they did. I mean, and what I'm saying is there's a growing pain situation you have to go through. And ours is a little different because we're a professional town, a strong professional town. When I went into that home in North Carolina and we got the commitment from that kid, all they remembered, hey, you beat Wake Forest. That's all they do. That's all they do. Even the parents, hey, I seen that game. You know, that was 2 years removed. This is state of the art. When they built this, they built state of the art. I mean, when you can promote, you got 12, 13, 14,000, and see, we got a lot of stuff within this building that most people don't have. You know, prime example, I remember Loyola came last year here, and they had never toured the building, and they went in and seen what we had. They said, we can't compare with this. Don't even hesitate. But he came in here with that kind of aura. He came in saying, you know, I'm a winner. We're going to win here. I mean, he said that day one, and because he hadn't lost. You got to understand, 1, 2 state titles, football, winning. I mean, he was the quarterback. He was all this. He's saying, hey, I don't, you know. And I mean, our practice sessions and the dialogue was all different. You know, it just, you know, it's about winning ball games and competing. If we don't do well in these next 2 games, it really puts the whole league in a spin for us. Now we gotta go someplace that we didn't expect to win to try to win. And now if you just hold serve, now you go someplace and steal a game, you're in good shape.